Hi guys, we're supposed to take a look at an area and compare the kind of the layers of that ecosystem, and just sort of walk around 100 yards in and see how the plant life changes. So I found I'm going to do it for you, and you're going to watch. We're going to start out here a little bit higher up off the sagebrush floor. So we've risen off the valley floor. We're here in Nevada, right outside of Reno, and we're going to start out at in the juniper sage area. So we've risen a little bit in elevation off of the sage, bitterbrush, that sort of thing. To an elevation where we can have the conifers of the junipers. And I'm going to switch around. Well, I'll pan around a little bit. You can see Reno down in the valley there. All the green you see, of course, is cultivated, planted stuff. And then we've risen up out of the valley a little bit, and you start to get these junipers mixed in with some sage. And this is actually, it's called Sun Valley Regional Park, and we're going to take a walk up a draw, or a ephemeral creek, one that doesn't run constantly but just only mainly when it rains. And we're going to take a look at the changes as we go up it. Okay. Hi, I want to point out a couple plants as we go. There we go. One that I mentioned, or will mention in the native plant section, when we talk about native plants of the Great Basin. This is bitterbrush. It has nice, beautiful yellow flowers on it. Very useful for wildlife. They like to eat it, especially the deer, mule deer. This is called ephedra. Common term is Mormon tea. The Mormons, but before them, the Native Americans did brew these stalks into a tea that they used mainly as a laxative and to help out with their stomachs. Okay, so as we start to go up the creek draw here, this main rocky path you can see is where the water flows and is brought down these larger rocks. Yes, even these, I wouldn't call them boulders, but those are pretty good sized rocks. It just shows you the power of water, even after a short rain. That's why you often learn as scouts to avoid areas of flash flood. You see the juniper trees next to us there in full berry, the little blue berries all over this tree. Let's go up a little farther.